the universe matters more than your meaningless squabble?
Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then, tell me what has more meaning than your own strength. I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. My destiny, thrown to the wayside. He has stolen my honor. And his debts must be paid.
Little update, got a haircut. I tried to go for like a Eden Hazard picture. I don't know if I'm going to put it up on screen. I don't know if I'm that good of a YouTuber, but I'm going to try to show you like what it looks like. That was probably the worst like showing ever, but I don't care. I don't really give a fuck about my haircut. I'm more down to just try something and then see if I like it and then continue with it if I like it. When he was giving me the haircut, I was really worried that my hair was thin enough, was too thin to where it wouldn't be filled out. But looking at it right now, like in the mirror, I can look at myself and it doesn't look like that. It looks pretty filled out, which is what I'm happy with. I don't know if I love the cut, but whatever. Just another one to try. It will grow out eventually, so not too much to worry about. But feels good because it's hot and it's summer. Just wanted to say that, I guess. Hello, today is day 45 of recording myself every day on my journey to become a professional soccer player, a business owner, and then just like a better version of myself. Today was a pretty good day for what it was so far. I was woken up by Atticus so he could leave. It was sad watching him go off. He was taking the metro, so I watched him like walk off into like the sunset basically, but it was in the morning, so the sunrise, but the sun was already up. Sad to see. And then I went back to sleep because I went to sleep late last night, hanging out with him or talking to him and Caroline on the phone. Went back to sleep. I think I woke up around 3 p.m. Immediately made breakfast, and then after breakfast went to the gym. After the gym, I came home. At the gym, I scheduled a haircut at 7 p.m., which obviously you can tell. I came home, got some of the groceries I needed to make dinner. I had a little bit of time between finishing the gym. I think I finished around 5:45, and then walking to the haircut place. I left at 6:30 because it took about like 15 minutes to get there, but I wanted to get there early because I think it's a better representation of myself. So in the meantime, the like 45 minutes, I feel like I did more than I actually did, but I did my Duolingo for the day. I've gone back to listening to podcasts instead of listening to music. So when I'm making breakfast or when I'm on my way to the store or just like walking around, instead of listening to like random songs, I'm more so listening to podcasts. Typically the Everyday AI Show and then also The Game by Alex Hormozy. I think they're helpful on the two aspects that I want to improve on listening to podcasts, because I don't think you can really improve like soccer wise listening to podcasts, but you can improve yourself as an entrepreneur and like be more up to date with what's going on in AI from people who have done it before. After the haircut, I walked back home. Well, I went to a few stores to get like deodorant and then also the rest of the food, because not every store has everything I need, which is like instant rice. Came home, made dinner, and now I'm really here. It's not really much to share. It was definitely a transition day from who like I was, especially these past few weeks, and to who I'm going to be. I said yesterday that I wanted to juggle, but I wasn't able to do that. I want to go to sleep like right now. It's 10:05. I'm going to try to be asleep by 11. I'm going to take 2 melatonin gummies. Today, I kind of knew it was a transition day because I still stayed up late. Didn't not do something I thought I could reasonably do in the amount of time that I had. I meal prepped for tomorrow. I made 3 meals in advance and then also dinner. And then I went to the gym. I did my workout. I felt really good about it, even though I haven't been in a little bit. I felt like I was really pushing, and it was good to be back in the gym. Tomorrow I have a game, so that's gonna be my main focus for the day. I still have to map out what my day is gonna look like, but I can tell you this: I'm going to practice some visualization before the game. I'm gonna travel to the game, which I think takes about 45 minutes. And I'm going to get there an hour early, probably like an hour 15 early, just because I like to be early to places. And then if it takes longer than I thought to get to the location, especially for away games that I've for places that I've never been. It gives me that flexibility so that I can show up on time even if I'm running late. I'm going to do my 30 minutes of juggling that I do on game days just to get my touch warmed up. I do have the new ball, so I'm going to be using that. You'll probably see a video of that tomorrow. And then the game is a little bit late, so I think it's at 6, starts at 6:25. So I'll probably get some work done on the business tomorrow as well. Getting back to that, something that I think the one really piece of valuable information that I can give you today was when I am getting back into my disciplined state, I still have the urges to either watch YouTube or delay taking actions that I know should take. So I want to get better at spending time about thinking about the actions that actually require thinking, and then kind of essentially turning my brain off and just doing the actions that require doing. So for example, going to the gym, I'm given a workout. All I really have to think about is, based on what percentages my coach said I have to do, how does that apply to my current maxes? And then on top of that, for taking a cold shower, I don't have to think about how cold the water is going to be or how it's going to suck. I just have to do it. And then moving on to doing work for the calendar, I don't have to think about how I have to get into work. I just have to start. And I talked about this on watching the TED Talk a few days ago about trying to decrease the amount of time and decrease the amount of friction that it takes me to start the tasks that are moving me forward, and only allowing myself to think about things that require thinking, such as how can I improve my juggling based on how I was juggling the past few weeks, or how can I improve my business so that it's more effective for the customer or provides more value or it's better priced, but not thinking how do I start this work, not thinking how do I go to the gym, not thinking how do I get in this cold shower. The things that just require me to do them, trying to decrease the amount of thinking, and then the things that do require thinking, still allowing myself to be able to reflect on what's going on and how can I improve in the future. But I have about a little bit over a week. Currently it is Saturday, May 24th. My final day in Madrid is June 2nd, but I think I leave earlier in the morning, and then June 1st is my biggest last day. I am the last one in the apartment, so I'm going to have to clean up a little bit, throw away the stuff that needs to be thrown away, and then also pack. I'm thinking mainly on the last day of May, I'm probably going to start packing so that I don't have to worry about it on game day, and I don't have to worry about it on the day that I'm leaving. And then I just have to do a little bit of packing on probably the day of. I went in this last week. I'm going to try to be as disciplined as I can. I did say I have a lunch on Monday with a friend, but I'm going to work that into my schedule, and then around that, try to stay as disciplined as I can. I think the main thing for making progress towards my goals is that when I'm at home, I'm being focused and working on the things that need to be worked on, and not watching YouTube or watching Instagram or looking at YouTube shorts and distracting myself from what needs to be done. But I'm also allowing myself to take the time. If I want to go eat after dinner with Sammy, if I want to go meet this new person who could be a potential friend for the entirety of next year, that's okay. But when I'm home doing work, I'm almost at 50 days, so it is 45 right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a recap video of what did I learn in 50 days of recording myself for people who want to start out, or just waiting till I get to day 100. The videos don't get many views, but that's okay. I think I can confidently say that I've been improving from day 1 to now. I think I'm better at making a video than I was. I know that this is going to be a big process, and that I'm going to have to do a lot of volume before I'm going to be really good at it. Being consistent, I can at least say I've been consistent every day. I haven't missed a day from when I wake up to when I go to sleep of posting, and I'm going to continue to try to do that for years to come. And then hopefully in a few years, I'll be able to give better advice for people who want to scale and do bigger things with their content, or still be able to remember what it was like going through the beginning stages, so that I'll have videos for people no matter what stage of life, what stage of making content they're at. That's all I really have to share for today. Day 45 complete. As I said earlier, more of a transition day, but still a good one.